Anyways, I just say you need to make the effort to think of it as genuinely getting to know someone, like getting to know a person's lived experiences and perspective. I think those conversations are good for both participants because the more you engage in being with someone who's sharing, the more you comfortable you get in sharing your truth and your reality. I think the biggest fear is that people think that once you've made that commitment, then should this relationship end, then that's somehow going to be.
And that's another trippy thing. There's a lot of people who take a lot of information from the relationship, a lot of insecurities shared, a lot of confidence, and use it against the person. And then which creates another insecurity going into new relationships where you can't share as freely or as much as you want or the details you wish for.
But don't you think don't you think 8 Mile was like a template? Like at some point, if people are like, oh yeah, see about the short van.
No, for people like me, it
short 20, 45 pounds here. Come stand in. You can't change
that's the thing, right?
So say I was.
Right? That's the thing though. That doesn't work the same way for everybody. You need confidence for that shit. You need confidence to walk around in the world. Like how Charlemagne always says,
live till you make it.
No, but that's the thing. No, fuck faking it till you're making it, right? Live your truth so no one can use it against you.
Yes, what I'm saying is even if you do care about people judging you, about you living your truth.
Yes, that's another thing. Not many people can hold it in. Like when they feel some type of way and then just brush it off and stay cool in front of people or whatever. Some people just break down. Females cry, niggas run away. Certain people just break down. Certain people just can't take. People cry from criticism, bruh. Like honest criticism for something you did, either your work or how you look or something you did. Or even if you drive like trash and you crash, and then people blame you because you drove like trash and you crashed. And then you go feel some type of way about that. You did that. You fucked up. Take it. It's yours. Own it. So imagine now an honest to God insecurity that you can't even control. That's not of your doing. Imagine if you felt some type of way about your head. All your life.
I've been feel some type of way about my head until I discovered it might be a disability. I should be claiming for the fucking state. This shit is heavy, man. I be having back pains and everything. I should be claiming somebody from the state, bro.
To calm down.
So, not a lot of people can walk around with their truths out in the public and just own them like that.
And I think,
which is something that everybody should work towards.
Bro, that's the craziest thing, bro. Because I'm thinking to myself, we all know that a white lie does nothing but build more lies. Right?
Okay.
We all know that any and everything that you have to lie about that's not going to be the last that you.
Yeah, that's the very first lie about that. In a long list.
No, what? And then we also know that you can recover from heartbreak, right? Because every time, if I say I've been in love before and I'm in love now, I think it feels very different because it's live, it's happening right now.
Yeah.
Right? But the idea of recovering from heartbreak is not like a mind-blasting idea, right?
I know what you're talking about, but we've had this conversation.
Yeah. So anyways, for me, it's really it's not a mind-blasting idea.
Yeah.
Right? Not to say anything about recovering from heartbreak is easy, when you're going through it, you'll always feel confident that, I can kick this motherfucker's ass, right? But I'm just saying, Wuti, I've been on the pre-heartbreak, I've been on the heartbreak train, and I've been on the post-heartbreak, and only at some point at post-heartbreak I was like, oh shit, I remember when I used to feel like. So now, I'm not saying that I've figured anything out about avoiding heartbreak. I'm not saying I've figured anything out about making heartbreak less of whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying I know for a fact, tried and trusted history, I have been able to get to the other side of the shit. You know what I'm trying to say? I know I can run 5 kilometers. You know what I'm trying to say? I know. I don't know about 10, you know. People, my girlfriend's not too happy about that. But I know I can run that far.
I love that. I love that analogy, that argument. It's just that even Wolverine died, man.
But what? That doesn't mean that didn't stop him from fighting fucking one-eyed Cyclops.
Absolutely.
Yes.
He's been surviving the heartbreak. He's been getting through it. But even he.
But we all know we gonna die.
So I'm saying nobody knows their limit.
Of what?
Of how many heartbreaks they can take.
Until what?
Until they kill themselves, nigga. Goddamn. That's what the fuck it is, bro. It's either you survive or you kill yourself. That's what this is, right?
I don't understand how those are the fucking options in the nigga's mind, bro. Like in the nigga's mind, you're like, I've got this, nigga. I've got 15 fucking heartbreaks left, nigga. That's it. Trying to see my grandchildren.
That's it, bro. I gotta play my cards right.
Why is that? This is my thing.
I gotta play my cards right.
I don't understand why, like, it's so bleak. Like, why?
But that's the thing. Okay, here's my question. Here's my question. Yeah. What else is there? Because as you said, you survived. You know for sure you survived. Yes. So that's what you're talking about, the survival.
Yes.
Now, who doesn't survive? What happens to the people who don't survive?
No, but what I'm saying is, no one who doesn't survive heartbreak.
The people who kill themselves, I'm getting this shit, man.
What I'm trying to say is, I feel like, you know, for as long as it is the common understanding that you know it's survive heartbreak or kill yourself, right? And it's not more a matter of like kill yourself over heartbreak. Like that should never be an option.
It never is an option.
No, but
until you dead, you don't think. Listen, I imagine even when you're standing on the chair with the rope on your head,
that's it.
Right? Standing on the chair with the rope on your neck. And you're still thinking, man, fuck this bitch, bro. What the fuck am I out here doing this shit? This bitch out here doing me wrong. This shouldn't be like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then you think, fuck, this bitch was with my name, bro. Both these niggas smiled in my face all this time.
This nigga was eating my fucking Smarties.
Bro, I can't get now and then the real shit kicks in. And I don't even have money to move out this bitch. So I gotta see these fuckers every day. This job I'm working is trash. I can't even buy a new phone. She knows my shits. I can't even change the locks in my house. Like, I can't do nothing to run away from the situation, at least to ignore it until it blows over. I gotta face it, and it's too tough for me to face. And then, like, what the fuck? Kick the chair.
No,
kick the chair, nigga.
That's the process
I think, like, if we had, like, more conversations as niggas, not that it would change, like, the fact of suicide. I'm not trying to downplay, you know,
it's easy,
people's circumstances.
Yeah.
You know? But I feel like if I had more conversations to know, would say, if it ever happens that I'm broke and she takes half of that, and she takes half of that and leaves me fucking, you know, half a broke nigga, you know, I can hit the homie up and say, dog, listen, right? I need to get on my feet. Like, you know, feeling like I have options in life, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's why it's important to always have someone you feel you can always go to.
Like building relationships.
That's the most important thing in life, right? Having someone you feel you strictly believe that. Like I remember in high school, there was a year where Umini and I, shout outs to Umini, we tell us to check out. We used to train
shout outs,
right? We used to train together. For basketball. Well, I was doing it for basketball, he's doing it for soccer. But the training regimen is the same. And we'd meet up almost every other day and just go to New Center and train. We'd play basketball, we'd play soccer, we'd train without the ball, just exercises and shits. And This one day I went to work, shit was fucked up, everything was fucked up, everything was fucked up. I went to his house. Before I even went home, I went to his house. Got there, I knocked, nigga was all bubbly and shit. I'm like, yeah, what's up? I'm like, nah, nigga, everything's fucked up. I ain't trying to be about nothing today. I ain't trying to be about nothing, bruh. And then, right? And then nigga woke me in, like, some get into it. He said, I said, Will TV, pulled out some snacks, we just kicked it. And at the end of the day, he told me that he appreciates it so much more that he's not necessarily the nigga I go to get happy and be good, but he's a nigga I feel I can go to in my worst days, right? He appreciates it that he can be that guy for me. And him saying that shit changed my life forever. Because I don't think I was conscious of someone viewing themselves as that person in someone else's lives and appreciating what that position affords, right? And what that position means to the person that you're receiving. I don't think I was conscious that people look at it that way. I've always tried to be that person for people, but I never thought that I'm trying to be that person for people. And after that day, then I made it a conscious effort of like, no, I want to be that person for a lot of people, as many people as I can, essentially, right? So it's that importance of having someone you know on your worst day, I can go to this person. They may not cheer me up, but they'll damn sure keep me on this level at worst. I won't get any further down.
Because we're doing a masterclass for these niggas that don't want to shut the fuck up and sit down, you know?
Bruh.
We gotta like, all of these conversations are building on the same, what do you do?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, right, that point that you're making is also about like, you know, outside of just of making an effort to build strong, meaningful, you know, informed relationships about the women in our lives.
Yeah.
It should also be building something, you know, as valuable with the
homies.
The homies you
with the homies. Yeah. Right.
Like that should be like a conscious effort. That should be a, you know, how are we growing together collectively as a group?
Yeah.
Right?